Today we're going to review section 8-2, and for example 1, you get 27j to the 4th minus 72j to the 3rd plus 9j. And what we got to do is we've got to find the greatest common factor that can fit into all three of these numbers. And 9 would divide evenly into all three. And you have to pick your least common degree, which is the lowest. So we have j to the 4th, j to the 3rd, and j. And your least common degree would be j, because 4 and 3 is bigger than 1. So it would be 9j. And for your final answer, you put 9j in front. And you divide 27j to the 4th divided by 9j, which would give you 3j, and 4 minus 1 would be 3, so 3j to the 3rd, minus negative 72j to the 3rd divided by 9j would get you 8j to the 2nd, negative 8j to the 2nd. And a common mistake would be for someone to do a positive sign instead of a negative sign, but when you're dividing, you should always remember that when there's two opposite signs, it'll always be negative. And then 9j divided by 9j is just 1, so plus 1. And this is your final answer. So for all these numbers, we have to find the GCF, which is the greatest common factor that can fit into these two numbers, which would just be 2. And next to the 2, you would put your lowest degree that you see, which would just be m to the 2, m to the 2nd. And for our second portion, you would do the same. And you'd have to find the largest number that would go into 6m and 12, which would just be 6. For step number 2, you just put the greatest common factor in front. So 2m to the 2nd, parentheses, and 2m to the 3rd divided by 2m to the 2nd would give you m, plus 4m squared divided by 2m squared would give you 2, because these 2's both cancel, which should result to no variable after the 2. And now we're on our second portion of the problem. and you would divide 6m by 6, which would give you m, and 12 divided by 6 would give you 2. And our last step, we have to find the ones that are in common here. So 2m squared and 6 you would write down. 2m to the second plus 6. And it's always a good sign when these two are common because we know we've solved the problem correctly. So we put m plus 2, and this is our final answer. Choosing the wrong degree for your greatest common factor is a very common mistake. In order to prevent this, you should always remember to choose the lowest degree to put after your greatest common factor.